Okay, guys, for oral communication. Okay, uh, newly hired employees are expected to be able to communicate. Only employers expect workers to talk about common tasks and communicate effectively with customers, co-workers, and suppliers. Many problems in the workplace are tracked to ineffective oral communication because tasks often require individuals to work as a team to complete the several steps necessary to get a job done. You can imagine what happens when someone misunderstands an important step in the process because of incomplete or ineffective oral communication. Misunderstandings can also arise when you communicate verbally with family or your friends, although they will probably be better able to infer your true meaning because they know you well. And if they don't understand, they're more likely to ask you to clarify what you says. Okay, so we look at do's of a good oral communication. Speak clearly and conciseness. Avoid overusing the word I. State your main points first and then elaborate. Consider your audience and emphasize with your listeners. Use positive language. Use understand language and enunciate properly. Dons of good oral communication. Don't use or as fillers between words. Don't be sarcastic, rude, or pushy. Don't make personal attacks. Don't jump from topic to topic without a transition. Don't expect others to always agree with you. Don't use informa- informal words or phrases known only to a select group. Nonverbal communication. Everything about your communicate a message. Hand gesture, body language, and posture, facial expression, your eye contact, and touch are all forms of nonverbal communication. Research suggests that many more feelings and intentions are sent and received nonverbally than verbally. Several forms of nonverbal communication are discussed here. First, gestures. Many people use gestures as a normal part of communication when talking. If you hold up three fingers as you say, there are three options for you to consider. This gesture adds meaning to your verbal message, and the listener may be more likely to remember the three options you mentioned. Okay, gestures included point a finger, place hands on hips, hold up three fingers to make three points. And the next one, body language and posture. Lean toward the listener. Cross arm across your chest. Stand or sit erect or slouch. Body language is probably the most common way of sending and receiving nonverbal messages. Leaning toward a person indicate your interest in what the person has to say. Someone listening with arms across your chest often imply the close mind to what the other person is saying. However, such body language is personal and it is unfair to generalize about its meaning. The individual with hands across the chest may simply find this is a comfortable way to sit. Posture can transmit the degree of formality or informality desired. A slight posture indicates an informal or relaxed situation. A strained erect position indicates a more formal, serious setting. If you walk into the office of your supervisor, your CEO, and he or she is standing tall behind a desk, you are immediately aware that this conversation is going to be serious and your words and actions should respond accordingly. Try slashing down in a chair and sending a serious message. It doesn't work. And next, facial expressions and eye contact. Facial expressions such as a raised eyebrow, smile, wink, wrinkle, forehead, or slight sneer or communicate a message. During a conversation, your facial expression may change many times. Some expressions are readily visible, while others are momentary. Both types can positively or negatively reinforce the spoken word and convey cues concerning emotion and attitude. A good listener constantly observes facial expression to interpret the message of the sender. If the sender is transmitting a positive verbal message, but the facial expression appears to be a frown, beware another message may be coming that is not so positive. And next, eye contact. Eye contact is a powerful form of nonverbal communication. Students who frequently glance at the clock on the classroom wall rather than look at me may be signaling that they are ready to a break or that you go with the lesson, right? Making direct eye contact usually conveys sincerity and a feeling of trust. Downward gaze generally indicate modesty or an uneasy situation. Have you noticed that people who are busy and do not wish to be interrupted will often glance away, or that a speaker may stop and may make direct eye contact when he or she wishes the other people to speak. Next, touch. Touch is often called tactile physical communication. Touch not only facilitates the sending of a message, but as an emotional impact to the message as well. When tactile communication is used appropriately is more direct than many words. Workers in hospital and care facilities have long been aware of the therapeutic value of a sympathetic touch. Co-workers may high five each other at the successful completion of a project and say congratulations. Okay, next, Barriers to communication. Common communication barriers.